difficulty solving your long division problem for math? Don't worry, with a few simple reminders, I'll have you back on track in no time. We have to remember Dad, Mom, Sister, Brother, and Rover. When we remember all of our family members, we're ready to do long division. The D stands for divide. The M stands for multiply. The S tells us we need to subtract. The B tells us we need to bring down. And the R reminds us that we need to repeat the process all over again. Now, let's begin with dividing. What is 6 divided by 3? Right, it's 2. So we'll place the 2 above the 6 in the dividend. Our next step is to multiply. We need to ask ourselves, what is 2 times 3? Right, it's 6. We place this 6 below the 6 in the dividend. We look at our next step, which is to subtract, and we subtract 6 minus 6, and that's 0. The B tells us we need to bring down. Our next number in the dividend is the 9. Now we need to repeat the process. We go back to dividing and ask ourselves, what is 9 divided by 3? Or, how many times does 3 fit into 9? Right, it fits in there 3 times. Next, we need to multiply again. What is 3 times 3? Great job, it's 9. We're ready to subtract. 9 minus 9 is 0. Let's bring down our last number that we have in the dividend, and that's the 4. We need to repeat the process. We're almost done. Great job. What is 4 divided by 3? Or, how many times does 3 fit into 4? Right, it fits in there once. The 1 goes up above the 4 in the dividend. What is 1 times 3? You're right, it's 3. Great job. What is 4 minus 3? You are too smart. Right, it's 1. We look next to the 4 and we have no more numbers to bring down. And what's left over is the number 1. So instead of the letter R telling us to repeat the process, it also stands for remainder. So we have a remainder of 1. So the full answer for this long division problem is 231, capital R, remainder 1. Great job. I hope you learned a lot. If you need help again, just review this one more time. Now it's time for a quiz. Look at this long division problem closely. If you go through all the steps, which step comes next? Do we need to A, multiply 4 and the 3, B, bring down the 4, or C, divide 3 and 4? If you answered B, you are correct. Last practice problem. Look at this long division problem closely. A lot of steps have already been done for you, but which step comes next? Is it A, subtract 32 from 34, or B, divide 32 and 34, or C, start the process all over? If you answered A, you are correct. Alright, you are now on your way to solving long division problems. Just remember, Dad, Mom, Sister, Brother, and Rover.